story goes, baby, now I got the flow. Cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again and show you that I'd win. You lied to me. All those times I said that I love you, you lied to me. Yes, I tried, yes, I tried. You lied to me. Even though you knew I'd die for you, you lied to me. Yes, I cried, yes, I cried. Return after me. It is. Return after me. Come on. Return after me. Oh my God. You know that I've been here. I am. Return after me. Once again. Return after me. Top of the world. Return after me. Watch my flow. You know that I've been here. I go. So I'm back up in the game. Running thanks to take my swine. Letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show. Cause what you did, you know was wrong, and all the nasty things you done. So baby, listen carefully while I sing my comeback song. You lied to me. She said she'd never turn on me. You lied to me. But you did, but you did. You lied to me. All this pain you said I'd never be. You lied to me. But I do. Return after me. Return after me. Hold on. Return after me. Don't you know? You know that I've been here. I go. Return after me. A little girl. Return after me. What's my pearl? Return after me. Up and down. You know that I've been round and round.
Look, stop worrying about your big break. A real man.
The return of the man.
Stop letting me down. Stop letting me down.
You lied to me. She said she'd never turn on me. You lied to me. But you did, but you did. You lied to me. All this pain you said I'd never be. You lied to me. But I do, do. Return after me. Return after me. Come on. Return after me. Oh my God. You know that I've been here. I am. Return after me. Once again. Return after me. Top of the world. Return after me. You know that I've been here. Don't you know? Return after me. Return after me. Hold on. Return after me. Be strong. You know that I've been here. I go. Return after me. My little girl. Return after me. What's my baby? Return after me. Up and down. When I saw that I've been
Yeah.
Thou shalt not break my heart. Thou shalt love me until we part. Those were the commandments I gave to you, but you seem to ignore them. I'm taking off my hair and trashing it. I'm taking all my patience and scorching it. I'm ripping out your heart for
Let's take your head.
Maybe you are mine. When I get a little mystified on ya, I get 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 mystified on ya. There's no prayer that can save you now. My grip is heavy, won't put you down. Say your last words before you drop into the abyss. You've earned it. I'm taking off my halo been trashing it. I'm taking all my patience and scorching it. I'm ripping out your heart for the hell of it. And maybe you are mine. When I get a little Lucifer on ya, I'ma get Lucifer on ya, I'ma get Lucifer on ya, I'ma get Lucifer one time, I'ma get Lucifer on ya, I'ma get Lucifer on ya, I'ma get Lucifer on ya, I'ma get Lucifer on ya. It just got dark in here, got dark in here, and I hear the light, oh, it's just so dark in here, and I hear baby you. When I get a little Lucifer on ya, I'ma get Lucifer on ya, I'ma get Lucifer on ya, I'ma get Lucifer one time, I'ma get Lucifer on ya, 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 I'ma get Lucifer, 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 I'ma get Lucifer.
Dude, that's dead ass funny. I'm dead ass noticing that, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Now listen.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die. I'm blue, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die. Blue house with a blue window. Blue is the color of all that I wear. Blue are the streets and all the trees are blue. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. Blue are the people here that walk around. Blue like my Corvette, it's in the time. Blue are the words I say and what I think. Blue are the feelings that live inside me. I'm blue.
Hold up, stand back, yeah. I just beat you tryna steal my swag, yeah. I just peep, I got these haters mad, yeah. Money on my mind, I'm tryna get it, yeah. Drop 300 on the whip, yeah. I just spent the dub on my, yeah. I just spent like 80 on the chain, yeah. Blow it like money ain't a thing, When you see me, I be drippin' Fendi. All these hundreds in my pocket, bitch, I'm doing plenty. Riding with a belly, I ain't a but don't push me, don't tell me, Every day another deposit, yeah. I just signed a deal with Kicks, though I'm a designer, yeah. Loyalty a must and death before dishonor, yeah. Real, I won't tell, I put that shit on my mama, yeah. Spent 3 bands on a Montclair, yeah. Walked out the store with that Montclair, yeah. And you know that shit was on my back. I'm a hype beast, I don't know how to act, yeah. They didn't get her on money. Ever since I got it, I've been blowing money, yeah. You a broke, you be on money, yeah. We be throwing money, yeah. I remember I ain't had this shit. Now I'm having shit. I'm living. It's at least 500,000 in my mansion. I be ducking these, I'm on my savage shit. Pulled up in that big B, they thought it was a rental. While I get my seats massage in it, yeah. It's so big and can't have them in it, yeah. Treat it like a squatter, I might ride in it, yeah. Hold up, stand back, yeah. I just peeped you tryna steal my swag, yeah. I just peeped, I got these haters mad, yeah. Money on my mind, I'm tryna get it, yeah. Drop 300 on the whip, yeah. I just spent the dub on my, yeah. I just spent like 80 on the chain, yeah. Blow it like money ain't a thing,
I spent 7,000 on a bombing jacket, looking like I got it. I can probably fit it in it. And now I gotta go pick up the just to get it in a spot, cause I can't trust no bitch. I don't like little bodies in a big Bentley with a Spanish mommy, make her call me Poppy in it. I'm riding with no sin in it, and ain't tryna see who's in it, mind your business. Money on my mind, it's always time to get it, yeah. Got Eliante jewelry, so my diamonds glitter, yeah. I know she like the way I rock my Micah Marys, yeah. Got spikes all on my feet, so haters can't get near me, yeah.
Hold up, stand.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet, and the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. A lot of W's recently for this Oklahoma City team. This is their first time playing this squad so far this season.
DJ, what was the name of that 2 Chainz song you was playing earlier?
Feds watching?
No, that other one.
Oh, Bounce.
Yeah, I like that one. True. You want protein bar?
Nah, I'm good on protein, bro.
Making sure. Remember to hydrate. Very important.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Well, most of the time guys come off the bench and just try to stabilize. Tonight they got some serious points, and when you're on the road...
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, we know the NBA is a tech...
Thanks as always, David. And Greg, you figure personality like DJ's would be welcomed by the rest of the players in the NBA. Some impressive athletes tonight, Brent, really on both sides. How much of the outcome will come down to which team executes the best?
Yeah, most of the games decided in this league do come down to that. Very fact, Kevin.
Execution.
Yeah, which of these teams is going to put themselves first in position and then to do their best with the position they put themselves into? That means execution.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside it's Patterson and Adams. Patrick Beverly out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's George in at the 3.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch-and-shoot jumper. His lightning-quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Shoots from the elbow. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Beverly.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Scratching my head a little bit about how the defense is trying to play this. No one there really contesting the shot.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Ball. Westbrook kicks to Adams. And it's sent back by Lopez. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's DJ. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. We've played just over a minute here in the first. George with the ball. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Dallas.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Randall with the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way I like to start.
Stolen by Ball. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. They get Russell Westbrook. Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot, so it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core. A bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yep, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you. When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Here's DJ, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call, Oklahoma City with the foul.
Now, DJ has a lot of admirers all over the NBA for just how hard he brings it every single night that he takes the court.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's clear that this team comes out looking to attack. Everyone on the team wants to put it on the floor and go right at the rim.
And part of that is their leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean, team finished near the top in points in the paint last season, and the addition of Paul George just helps to enforce that strength.
Off the screen, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar. Come on, boy. They'll face off 4 times this year.
We'll get a great idea tonight of exactly how they match up in terms of strengths versus weaknesses. When it comes down to a 4-game season series, this first one is always a good indicator of what's to come.
6 on the shot clock. Westbrook dishes to Adams.
Nice, baby.
With the steal.
Don't dunk that shit.
Unable to get that one.
My!
Excellent D there from George. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Beverly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time. Well, Thunder have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. So the Thunder 5 right now. A dynamic tandem of Westbrook and George, the backcourt. Steven Adams is out there with Reed. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. Quarter number 2, we're about a minute in. Screen by Grant. Westbrook kicks to George. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Lakers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He ended up with 25 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. A fantastic effort for a guy who may just start making some waves around this league. Should be interesting to watch, Kevin.
Hey, David, thank you very much. What kind of carryover guys you think we'll see for him tonight?
Well, we know his confidence level has to be high coming into this game. Physically, he might be a little worn down, but mentally, he's got to be feeling very good.
That's an important part, GA. All players get run down physically, but such a great feeling when you're riding one of those emotional highs and a hot streak, which he is doing right now.
Here's the screen. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
Applying some pressure there and getting himself to the free throw line. DJ's aggressiveness is paying off with that foul call.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Hey, Brent, as we move toward a more positionless league, versatility obviously is such a key. Who do you think are some of the more versatile centers in the game right now?
Well, I'm not going to put them in any particular order, but Anthony Davis playing a little bit more of the 5 is certainly a nightmare matchup. He's expanded his range to be able to shoot threes. Kristaps Porzingis represents basketball's version of a unicorn. Nobody knows what to make of that guy. DeMarcus Cousins, we see Karl Anthony Towns exploring his game in Minnesota and the versatility he has as a passing big that can shoot from range. And Joel Embiid in Philadelphia is raising all kinds of eyebrows, Kevin. I've just never seen somebody with that kind of size and that kind of mobility have such a soft touch from the three-point line. So the new evolutionized 5 position and revolutionized 5 position is in good shape.
That's a great list.
Oh, how did I miss that?
Adams, some nice D. A 3 ball. And there's Paul George on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. Ball kicks to Ingram. Pass to Lopez. Lakers working the ball around now. Lopez sets a screen for Ingram. Stolen by Grant.
That's what y'all get for being idiots, bro. Like, pass the fucking ball around.
Where's Westbrook? What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Puts it up from 12. Bank shot, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Ingram, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Ingram's got his second basket.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Thunder with some changes. McDermott comes in for Grant, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Paul George. It's stolen by Adams, knocked away.
Get it back, baby. Ah!
And the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul.
And we're through the first half of basketball here.
Thank you, Kevin. Another quick start here in this first half. What has been the key the last few games?
Oh, DA, you know, my teammates have done a great job of getting me in a rhythm early on in the game. If I get a few touches early on, you know, I feel more engaged, and it builds from there. I mean, this whole team does a great job of believing in one another and setting each other up for success.
Well, so far so good tonight. Thanks. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. All out there with cool hands. And it's Ingram at the 3. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Under trailing by 6. And Beverly kicks to Patterson to the left side wing. Clock at 6. Left side Westbrook. Shoots over ball. Westbrook, no good.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often. I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
And you watch the way Westbrook plays fearlessly, how he has the attitude of Brent, someone much smaller than him.
Well, it's that athleticism that intimidates, Kevin, quite frankly. You hear a lot of players who went through this huge growth spurt to make them elite. That's exactly what happened to Russell Westbrook, going from about 5'8" to 6'3" in a hurry. But to have that kind of bullish mentality as a point guard in this league against that kind of size, that's impressive stuff.
DJ passes to Randall. Dishes it to Ball. Here's DJ. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here. A lot of people look at Russell and think he rolled the ball out, and with his athleticism and tenaciousness, he just takes it over. But the guy hits the film room. I mean, he studies up. He wants to know about his opponent. He wants to get better as a performer, get more consistent. So there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes with Russell Westbrook.
And the Lakers making a change here. Deng's checked in. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Thunder. Paul George comes in for Doug McDermott.
And that's the result that you're going to get when you drive into the lane before the D can get themselves into position. And DJ's not waiting around. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They throw good, DJ. And for Westbrook in his watching of film, he isn't looking for what he's doing on the floor. Rennie says he's gaining an understanding for everyone else.
I think that kind of approach is pretty heady, don't you, Kevin? And the fact that Russell not only wants to improve himself, he wants to have a better understanding of every aspect of the game. That's his decision-making. That's where his teammates are finding success on the floor. Defensively, how teams are matching up with him. That's a lot to take in on top of the responsibilities he already has for this Oklahoma City team.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
Beverly dishes to Westbrook. He feeds it to Cantor over Deng. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ball kicks to Deng. Passes to Ball. Here's Cool Hands. And
I can't believe that.
Oklahoma City
What is
will go
going
the other
on
way.
right now, bro?
Keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And if you look at the box score.
Wow, we're going to fucking end up losing this.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and George, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. And it's McDermott in at the small forward.
Burst of speed down the lane. I like the way that DJ finishes on the move.
Remix!
Westbrook passes to George. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Thunder. Lakers trail by 12, feeds to DJ.
Yes!
Right through the D for the layup. Coolhand's got 4 points this quarter.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
Beverly dishes to Westbrook. Back to Beverly, expanding his range. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Brett, you've played for 6 different teams. What does it feel like to have to go in and prove yourself to a whole new group of teammates and coaches, a new fan base, all of it?
I think those situations can all change dramatically, Kevin. If you're in the league for 5 or 6 years, there's a good understanding that you're there for a reason. You're just shifting addresses and cities at that point. And I think guys have an understanding and respect for what you bring to the table because they know your game will travel.
They set the pick. From the line, it doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Here's DJ.
Come
That
on,
one
bruh.
wide left.
Those are the types of looks that you
Easy-ass
got to
shot. You missed
finish
that?
deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
And Beverly kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, and coming into the league, Adams would sometimes be a little bit soft around the rim. No more.
The dish to Randall. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cool Hands. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
This OKC team is one of the best in the league when it comes to getting themselves to the free throw line, and a lot of that comes with the sheer force of Russell Westbrook, who draws a ton of fouls. But there's a few other crafty players who can get to work on the inside and find their way to the free throw line.
The Thunder leading by 11. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Right side, Westbrook. It's deflected.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
The Thunder, a strong team at getting points off free throws, Brent. It helps having Cantor, who's also good at drawing fouls.
Well, we see how much a team can have success just stealing easy points from the free throw line. So most teams that are near the top in terms of finding free throw attempts per game find their way into postseason play. The Thunder have set that trend. Westbrook's aggressiveness, Cantor on the inside, and Adams playing aggressive around the rim.
And the foul called on DJ. That's his 5th foul. And 1:01 left in the game. Patterson, the screen. Lopez against George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Patterson. But they recover.
No way, dude.
Great job there tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run. I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
Tonight they have stuck with what they do well, handling all the exterior pressure, and they're likely to come out on top here.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Here's Westbrook. That's short off the rim.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And they pick up 2.
He's a smooth operator in the paint, and DJ making the most of the high percentage shot in tight.
And here's George. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road teams, they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Hey, great game, DJ.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. That's what you say. We lost.
Yeah, but I was...
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but I got those
you had a
stats,
good
like
game,
you told
fine,
me.
but we
Yes,
lost.
game.
So you still lost. Your stat line tonight was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was, but we lost.
It don't matter,
which means
though.
I lost, which means you lost. Hey, I'm all about the stats. I mean, I watch my own clips on YouTube, but I do that at home. When you're here, it's what happens with us, not you.
Oh, me, bro.
What's wrong with him? He mad?
It's because he didn't
Great
have
game,
a better
man.
game than you. Than us, bro. That's about.
Bro, I'm trying to get some new kicks, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, I saw some new ones that just came out.
Really?
Ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
I was talking to DJ.
Oh, man. Bro, I'm so not looking forward to this.
Good luck, bro.
DJ, we're reporters as well as fans of the game. We watch you on the court. We know we could never do what you guys do. But what would you say happens behind the scenes that we overlook?
You know, everybody wants to get a piece of you, right? It's like DJ this, DJ that. You know, I'm always in the spotlight, so even when I leave the court, it never stops. Even when I go back to the neighborhood in the barber shop, guys, it's hard being DJ.
Anyone? Come on, don't be shy.
Okay, I'll go. DJ, you guys seem to come apart at the end of the game. Was it miscommunication? Mistakes?
We just didn't execute, all right? That's it, period, point blank. We killed ourselves, that's all I gotta say.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson.
Bam, baby. Next victim, please. Come on, Chuck. Up, man. I got to keep this thing rolling. Y'all keeping my wardrobe fresh today. Oh, you next?
He's good. Like, really good.
Yeah, somebody's got to beat him now.
Play this in a row.
You talking to me, SK?
There's like 4.5 trillion board permutations, 1.9 trillion winning positions. If you go first and put your disc in the center, you should win.
What happens if you don't go first?
Still play the center.
What if the dude you're playing plays the center?
Hope he makes a mistake.
Whoa. SK, what you over there doing, man?
Just going over some on and off numbers.
Uh-huh. Oh, you done messed up now. Bam! Next victim, please. Who next? Anybody?
Hey, yo, Sham, I got next. Watch this.
Hey, you really want to embarrass yourself, bro?
Double the action, I start first.
Oh, heck, I'm playing with house money. We can triple it if you want.
All right. Triple it is. You know what you're doing.
It's a real man sport, bro.
Smack.
Can't believe you thought you was going to come to my court and beat me. Booyah!
Up, who's next?
Hey, SK, let me talk to you for a second, man.
Is that, Coach? Yep.
Got that whole thing on Snapchat.
Yeah, man. Upload that.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's sunny Southern California. So glad you can join us here at the sold-out Staples Center. And, of course, Dwight Howard. He won't be an option for them.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Then it's Kaminsky, then there's Batum, and it's O'Brien in at the power forward. Now here's Ingram. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game, and it's DJ missing. So it's the Hornets now. It's a three-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, there was no shine on that effort. Really lackluster. Their D was nowhere to be found.
For so long, the Hornets have been one of the most disciplined teams, Greg, in the NBA.
Yeah, you look at how this team takes care of the ball, and from the first guy to the last, it says something about how much pride they take in that. Minimizing turnovers goes a long way in terms of winning games. It's been a part of the basketball culture with the Hornets for quite some time.
Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Pass to Monk. Lets it go from 14. He squares up and sinks it. Monk's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you know, I like watching Monk stroke it from the mid-range. We know he's got deep range, but that mid-range makes him hard to guard.
And DJ throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Walker following the bucket by the Lakers. It's stolen by Randall. Poked away. It's stolen by Monk. Up top, Batum. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. That puts them in the lead. Ingram's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kaminsky dishes to Batum. In the corner, it's Monk. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Outside, Batum. Pass to Walker. And the NBA has had coaches who are as legendary as any player. With that in mind, Clark, who is your pick as the greatest coach of all time?
Man, I can't even begin to have an answer for that one. There's some guys that jump out, though, when you think about that list, who would be on it. Greg Popovich for sure, and Phil Jackson would have to be included on that list. Red Auerbach, and Chuck Daly for the way he was able to manage his players. Pat Riley, you have to consider him as part of being on somebody worthy of that list as well. And I'll even go back a little farther and throw Lenny Wilkins in the mix. I thought he was really good with a number of different teams that he coached.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Dang out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Ball. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DJ in a shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Thunder was phenomenal. He had 29 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. It was a breakout game for the rookie. He turned a lot of heads putting up numbers like that. Who knows how far he can go from here, Kevin?
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively, they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention. Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
No good. That would have tied it. And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the Lakers making a change here. Randall's checked in, and a switcher also for Charlotte. O'Brien's checked in. Now, here's Monk. 7 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And maybe not as highly touted as some other guards that went before him, but Malik Monk can be scary on the floor. He can get hot like no other, and once he's dialed in, the points just seem to flow.
Ingram, he's checked in for Luol Deng.
Somehow I ran out of bounds.
Charlotte leading by 3. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Monk kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Kaminsky with the ball. Lopez is there. And the basket by Kaminsky. And Greg, as you said, Monk has that ability to take over with his shooting.
I mean, Monk looks to get going with his scoring at all times, and he's just got that shooter's mentality where all shots are good shots. That can be a positive and a negative, but I prefer he have that aggressive mentality when it comes to scoring the basketball.
Has not made another three since the one he drilled in the first, but still, you got to defend him from beyond the arc.
And it's Ingram missing.
Excellent concentration from the deep. Intimidated the shooter, bothered him, distracted him, and made him think twice as he went in for that layup.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Just his first attempt. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for the Lakers, a big boost to their franchise fortunes this summer. They not only stay in the top 3, but move up a spot and able to draft hometown kid Lonzo Ball.
And, you know, the Lakers drafting second in the lottery for the 3rd straight year, Kevin. You got to cash in on those picks eventually. And Ball, I think, has the chance to be really an outstanding player. Maybe the best of all their young players, although Brandon Ingram, I think, has a tremendous ceiling. The comparisons to Jason Kidd with Ball, I understand those and don't disagree with them. He can potentially be the kind of franchise point guard you build around.
Now here's Kaminsky. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Monk's got deceptive strength. You got to respect that. I mean, the defense throwing themselves all over him and at him, but he's still concentrating and knocking down the shot.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Los Angeles, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First free throw is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Harry Nance is checked in for the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Ball. Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento. They set the pick. O'Brien the pass to Walker. Charlotte moving it around. 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The shot by Monk is no good. And here is Ingram. Here's Cool Hands, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. That's a foul on Charlotte. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, DJ.
Love that mindset of DJ. I mean, really appreciate that he comes in wanting to get better each and every day. Hard not to like a player like that.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Hornets lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Brooke.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Cool Hands really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the fact that he's staying in aggressive attack mode. I mean, forcing the issue, making the defense foul.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Then there's Batum, then it's Kaminsky, and it's O'Brien in at the 4 spot. Charlotte in the lead.
He's hurt.
Batum with the ball, looking for his first basket still in this one. And the foul called on DJ. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Walker, he has 7. Kaminsky kicks to Monk. Clock at 4. That 3 off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's DJ missing. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Left side, Walker feeds to Kaminsky. You always talk about what a good shot is from time to time. Clark, how would you define a good shot in the context of an offensive possession?
To me, Kevin, a good shot is a shot that a guy can make 60 to 80% of the time when he takes it. Whether that's a three-point shot, your post-up moves, your mid-range jump shots. Those are quality shots. And then the other piece of it is you don't want to take a lot of contested shots. You can make them as a pro, but good shots are shots you can make 60 to 80% of the time, and usually that means you're getting open shots versus contested shots.
Here's Monk following the basket by DJ. And yes, it's good. And that's now 9 points for Kemba Walker.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Now the dish to DJ. That one a little long.
He's still fighting it, and sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. He's trying to get in the rhythm, but right now he's playing hard, but he's hurting his team.
Now here's Walker. He's got 9. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DJ.
I'll tell you what, Walker is an exceptional scorer. I mean, a clever guard who wreaks havoc with his quickness and...
Charlotte leading by 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Lakers. Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. EJ out there with ball, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
And they're on the break. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kills, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Outside, Walker. Randall grabs the board.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big time work. Really distracting him, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Walker. D right on him. Here's Kaminsky. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a 3. Yes. Again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Here's Walker. There's a screen. Outside, but fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up. That sends Nicholas Batum to the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Charlotte leading by 7. Monk kicks to Walker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Ball kicks to Randall. Picked by Randall. Now here's Ball. Guarded by Walker. Here's Coolhams. Yes, that goes in.
Hey, DJ's a flat-out baller, straight up. The defense trying to tie him down, but in the end, he always overcomes. His will can't be denied.
Now, here's Monk, guarded by Cool Hands. Here's Walker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Well, the NBA has made some adjustments to prevent the hack-a-shack strategy, fouling big men who can't make free throws. It still happens. Clark, is it always going to be a part of the game, do you think?
I think it will be part of the game, and I don't necessarily like it. I would much rather see the rule be changed because I think it just enhances the quality of the product. Some would argue the strategy should be on board for poor free throw shooters. I disagree.
Charlotte leading by 7. Outside, Walker. Floats in, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
This is
and one, baby!
Too little?
Good.
Boy, this young kid is fun. Randall proving at the moment, not too big for him.
No good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Shot's good by Walker.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
DJ dishes the ball. No one near Randall. Lets it go. Buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
They set the pick. And Walker kicks to O'Brien. Here's Monk. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
No! To waste at all. Got to let it go fast.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Damn it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Ball, the pass to Cool Hands. From outside, off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul.
Why would you even
no choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So the first one drops. And so it's Charlotte with the win. And in the...
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Hey, yo, let's say talk about DJ.
What does that even mean?
DJ, I sent you clips from tonight. Take a look at that follow-through. Details, mechanics. We'll talk about it in the morning.
2 years ago, I went 2 for 18 from the field. You think I stopped shooting? Nah, son. Dropped 36 the next night. And let this one slide. Even the great Shammy Watkins has an off night.
Yeah, but not often, though. Hey, shooters shoot.
What is he even talking about?
Just not.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Hold up, stand back, yeah. I just peeped you tryna steal my swag, yeah. I just peeped, I got these haters mad, yeah. Money on my mind, I'm tryna get it.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end it.